Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Waifei Peninsula. Obo Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads, that's about all we've got on the Obscura for now. According to our investigations, none carrying
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan. Starting with relocating the residents, we're moving them into the city. At least until every Obscura in the area has been The evac op will be handled by troops under the...
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want.
It's on standby at all times. Not do whatever...
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our...
I've got the captain covered. Obel Squad won't be...
Why do I get the feeling something's going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The Proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuated.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own. All right then. I'll go get the executives sorted for VIP.
Isolde.
Something on your mind, Captain
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders.
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad. But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your...
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your cap...
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh?
Either way, we've got each other's back.
Damn right.
Good to hear.
Proxy! Proxy! Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into something. The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious. Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message? Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her...
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through! Cut it out! The evacuation order's been planned long in advance. You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it!
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Wi-Fi Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again? According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happened. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Now we just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy, you're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? Did you already have a map with the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, don't question my professional skills as a proxy, all right? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural. It's almost like someone deliberately set up this puzzle.
Device's operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that. The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
Pinpointing Fisher coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Well, well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Oval Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, a familiar...
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's...
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned...
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city readers? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they...
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, why are you here?
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. Proxy?
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. You're a soldier too, so you should...
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to
follow orders. And doing that...
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alone.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone.
Onward to saving the world! Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary?
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the...
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go...
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Belle, we have an urgent...
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Isha Sifu, who then got in touch with me. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound...
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside...
Colonel Isolde.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency?
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Wi-Fi Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time. I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu, which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal.
So, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital, due to a lapse in commands from higher up.
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets. Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus?
Isolde, who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde!
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together...
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours, Magus!
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Wi-Fi Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people, just like you, lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu? But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obel Squad. Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter. But they do too.
Captain Magus.
How am I a part of this?
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. But as you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you. I'm telling you this now, because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good... Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any...
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphe. But our top priority now is to hit the Exaltist's main base. No time to slow down.
Faithful servant. Let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
There sure are a lot of Exaltist rats hiding in here.
The Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Adjusting for wind.
Keep moving forward and take them all down.
It's been a while, Phaethon.
Sarah, how many of the Exaltist's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? Ah, you mean those reasonable and necessary. As a loyal servant of the Creator, I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant...
Captain Magus, that woman is making personal attacks.
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your end!
You stubborn fools. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just...
Neverhawk. Gotta admit,
death is a cruel fate. But the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful.
no matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten.
Threaten new hairdo. Young unbeliever. The parasites devour. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood, which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The Overseer's ritual must not be faithful servants. The Creator will remember your names. arduous journey to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice. The path back to the Master is always paved with blood and bones.
For the Creator! For the Creator!
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
I'll take point. Here. I'll get lost. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Not over yet. Hopping in.
Wipe them out.
Sorry, I might have to get a little work with you. That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Line up. No pushing.
May the Creator refine us! Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator!
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Violent Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Belle, we have an emergency. The Exalted Priest and Sacrifice.
Our attack on the base in the Hollow led to chaos. The city is under attack? Do we keep us...
Rather obvious. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of...
Yishun Sifu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district.
the mountain road? But according to...
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no, there are many... Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow. We're counting on you, Prox.
thanks to the support from Yunquei Summit. The sacrifices and
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exalt...
which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro.
Hard to say which is the good news, and like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of home... Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
Roger that.
There's an ambush in the tunnel!
Ugh, what an ugly bunch!
The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix.
Now or never.
Those monsters. Calm down, ma'am. No. We're from Obsidian Division. Remain calm. You're not in danger. This woman's experiencing shock.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumix. Her companions are most likely...
Though I really can't stand those people.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumix for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumix's share of that debt...
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumix's Luke, of course. The ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Go.
Even if they weren't innocent.
Forget it, Proxy! Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also unjust accusations. Hopeless justice. The Defense Force, Public Security, the HIA, and TOPS. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much...
But, Isolde, you've always told...
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my... We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others. No...
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why of your goal isn't just to let her know the truth?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of the commander from the one who sent us into the jaws of battle, just to secure the one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up...
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. There 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years late...
Lorenz. The lives lost. My years of suffering. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead. And Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's... We're the only ones walking this road.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz.
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him direct.
Magus, this is the moment when you need to keep your cool.
Evidence. Don't tell me you want to start preaching if there were any justice in this world. My teammates wouldn't have sacrificed...
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now?
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real... Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That...
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something... If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all grumpy and say, "Nope, not happening." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. Have you made up your mind, Captain?
You think you're helping, saying all these useless...
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through.
Open your eyes, Mag. You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk. If anything, you and I are the real companions here. And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love. But you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel... Sorry, Captain.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't...
I agree. Let's move out, Opal Squad. Gear up.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices!
Eliminate the nearby Obscura to cut off the source of the threats.
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Proxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura?
void up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things! Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert! Monsters that can operate outside the hollow. Truly terrifying weapons.
If they enter the city...
We won't let that happen.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction. Oh? Oh? The melody is hot. Oops, I can't really control my strings. Happening?
Support in position.
Oops, I can't really control my strings.
I'll pierce right through. You're in my sight.
You're the lady. There's a little kid here. You're not hurt, are you, Dante?
Belle, you're here too. I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu.
It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery.
But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back.
It's all right, Dante. The defense force is here. You know this little one, Proc? His name is Dante from Siloon Bay. His uncle used to be a defense...
He used to...
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also...
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old
Old comrade? Is this...
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I...
Whoa. You must... My uncle was really strong too. But he never... I hope you and your team all make it home safe.
We will, Dante.
Hey, Dante. Tell me something.
Get revenge. But... Didn't Uncle...
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him...
Feel... I want those monsters gone too. But... that won't bring my... I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe. Even if he... So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now.
The Defense Force and Yunque's summit will keep... Oh, right! Mom's probably... Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz...
Captain.
All right.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz. I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Magus, I know how much you want revenge. But remember, we're here with you.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and...
Please, General Lorenz. Well, I can still hold my...
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized...
Answer me, Lorenz. Yeah.
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel.
You made a fair point. I have my squad members, and the prop that I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes the...
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir. No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?